Hey guys, hope you're having a good day. I'm sorry the videos are coming slow. There's so much going on. My grandsons are back here again today, so that's tying up even more of my time. I've got a handful of videos that are and aren't quite reactions that I want to put out. A few of them suggested by Robbie Gregg. One of those is after I told what happened to me during one of the robberies in my lifetime. He asked how I'd go about giving a commencement speech and basically how that affected how I view things and what I would say to students graduating or to young people. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about that one, and that's going to take more than one video. And I'll probably record the first one of those later this evening, and it'll probably be a 4 or 5 part series. And it's going to incorporate 2 questions that he asked me, and they're probably going to be a little long and hopefully in depth, and maybe give you guys a better understanding into me personally. The second series of videos I want to do is sort of where I live. Give you guys a taste of my culture, the places around here, and the people, and especially the music and art. And that's kind of where this one begins. Kind of a brief history of music in this state. And this state is very different from one panhandle to the other, from north to south. There is a wide variety, huge difference in people and culture. However, one of the big things is that we all refer to ourselves, we respect the fact that we're basically mountain people. Even in the flattest spots here in West Virginia, there are hills and mountains to be seen everywhere. My parents, well, legitimately my grandparents, because they adopted me, lived in town, and in town is, at that time, wasn't huge. I had sisters that lived in and around town, and one sister, my birth mother, lived on the mountain, as we called it. So I have perspective from multiple places. One huge factor to music in West Virginia is Appalachian music. I'm sure if you search on YouTube, you can see videos of people that live in Appalachia. It's probably the poorest part of the United States. In fact, West Virginia is one of, if not the poorest state in the United States. But music played a huge role in the lives of people here. And the mountains here were generally immigrants from Ireland, Scotland, England. So those 3 places, especially the ballads from England, have a huge influence on the music here. Along with the hymns, because the area, it's probably close to the northernmost point of what they would consider the Bible Belt. And African American blues, all of that kind of mixes together to make Appalachian music. It's very heavy in fiddle, or I guess some people would just say it's violin, banjo, dulcimer, and I guess the easiest way to show you the video I did, the reaction to Ave Kaplan and Wayfaring Stranger. Wayfaring Stranger is an Appalachian song. That's where it originated. So that's where things started here, and I guess it was 1910, 1920-ish. the first recorded song of Appalachian music was done. If you've ever seen the movie Old Brother, Where Art Thou? I think that's what it is, with George Clooney. The music from that movie is really what we're talking about. Now, because it was such a diverse beginning, the branching out from there is huge. I mean, let's try Lean on Me, Grandma's Hands, Ain't No Sunshine, Bill Withers. Bill Withers is a West Virginia native. So is Brad Paisley. So you have R&B and country. You know, Appalachian music actually led to what is currently folk and country, and in the 60s it really helped bring back that folk country vibe. I mean, Bruce Springsteen's recorded or sung Appalachian music, Bob Dylan. But there you have that huge branch, that huge variety. I mean, everything from bluegrass to metal is now available here because of that. And I've already shown you a go-go song from Chuck Brown, who is just up the road from here. I mean, 60, 70 miles is where that centers. But locally, there's still a heavy influence of things like bluegrass, and that's what I'm going to show you here today is a local bluegrass band. I'm 7-8 minutes from town, and where they live is maybe another 15 or 20. But also realize that like a half an hour from where I grew up, the 80s band Kicks came together. Like I said, it's just a wide, varied area, and depending on where you live and where you grew up, you have a very different perspective. There are some very wealthy areas here because of the commute to Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and there are some very poor areas here. People living in shacks and living off of hunting. They go hunt for their food, and they recycle and handcraft things to make a living. So I guess I got a well-rounded view of the world from that. And I'm going to get into this more, and I've got a ton of photos. I'm going to show you guys what the area looks like, and I'm going to take you out and let you experience this area. You guys are letting me into your lives, showing me your culture, explaining to me through music, through even the commercials at Jollibee, explain to me what it's like in those places, and I love that. It allows me to see and experience things that I may never have the monetary means to do myself. So I'd like to let you guys see this area, and it's beautiful. I mean, there are some extremely beautiful places here, and I really think that you'll enjoy the music too. So I want to make sure that I get this name right, because there's a bunch going on up here right now that isn't quite right. The Stoney Creek Bluegrass Band. And again, if I'm correct, they're located in Hedgesville, West Virginia, which is, like I said, 15-20 minutes from where I'm currently living, and when I move, it'll be 30 minutes from where I'm moving to, because I'm basically jumping the county border into the next neighboring county. And this song came out, I think, 4 months ago. It's a song called Never Tell Me. And I want you to listen for the influences. I'm sure you can hear a lot of where the music comes from. So I won't play the whole thing, but I will play a good portion of it, and maybe I will. It depends on, how I get drawn in. So let's go have a listen. My banjo is huge.
Oh, my darling, never tell me.
I'm sure if any of you have listened to Loretta Lynn or Dolly Parton, they were all heavily influenced by this style.
We were meant for each other, and that's the way it's supposed to be. So never tell me that you will be gone. You know my heart can't take the pain. You know my heart, it would just fall apart. I live to be by your side, my little darling. My vows were made, till death do we part.
Just phenomenal playing. And this is a slower song. A lot of bluegrass music is upbeat, stomp your feet. A lot of this kind of music came out of that necessity of finding a way to entertain yourself and entertain your family.
Journey all together, 'cause that's the way
She has a
things are
wonderful voice.
meant to be.
Again, this is the first time I've actually heard them. I kind of tuned out to the bluegrass. I had a friend that I went to school with who played in a band.
You will be gone.
He was killed in a car accident on the way back from a performance one day. And I really haven't listened to much since then. Just kind of brought up bad memories. But I think it's time to let that kind of stuff go. Because I really like this. And to know that they're just up the road and I haven't seen them yet, it's kind of sad to me.
You know my heart can't take the pain.
And I'm sure, guys, if you listen to this, you can hear the influences of things like the parting glass, hymns, the harmonies, the instrumentation. It all leads back. And you'll find that a lot of today's country music, by that, there's a lot to be said for this style of music. Because I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this here. Well, it's actually the end. I got stuck listening to the whole thing. Please, guys, go check them out. Support them. I say they're local. This video only has 408 views, and they're a wonderful band to sit and listen to. I mean, it's a different style than I'm sure most of you are used to. In a way, I mean, I'm sure you can pick influences and other forms of music just from that particular video. Guys, I have a ton more I want to say, but I know this video is getting long. I have some other questions I need to answer. If there's anything you'd like me to answer, if there's other things you'd like to say, I mean, let me know. It's, again, this is part of why I have such a diverse ear. Why this is why I listen to so much. This state sits in a very interesting area in the U.S. It's so different. You can leave here and travel to the center part of the state and you wouldn't recognize the two places. Visually they would look a lot alike, but the culture is different. Even the neighboring towns here each have their little differences. I mean, there are farms and orchards and there are factories, and again, the fact that we have a lot of commuters that go to DC and that kind of area, it brings a lot of different people together. So you you have that varied music and art appreciation. As I hope you enjoyed that. Again, please go support these guys. I'd love to see them pick up some views from me and help them out. From listening to them, they really do deserve more than what they're getting. If you like what I do here, please like, share, subscribe. If you have any bad comments, say those too. I'm, words don't hurt. Not saying them hurt me, because then I can't fix or if you don't tell me I can't fix it, I can't adjust, I can't explain why something is that way. Anyway, I love you all very much. I have a ton of stuff to do today. I have a couple videos editing and rendering, plus this one, and I have some more that I want to get done. I'd really like to get the equipment upgraded so that I can do more and put more out for you guys, plus do some other things. We'll see how that works out after the move. I love you all very much. I will see you later today. Peace out. Enjoy your life.